I thought of a name for the car here.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Well, as I'm tightening down these bolts to hold the radiator support in, I noticed that they're yellow because it came from the Hummer.
Yeah.
But saying the engine came from the Hummer. Right now, these came from the Hummer, but that's going to be different. So there's a bunch of Hummer parts in here. I mean, the Hummer wiring harness in here, Hummer bolts, Hummer engine, Hummer this. But there's still some Camaro parts in here. And it's going to look like a Camaro, but be powered by Hummer. So,
Camaro time. Working on the Camaro. You can see Val is hanging out overseeing things. And we are trying to get things moving forward here to getting the Camaro up and running.
You really going to show this that's mounted upside down right now? I got to take it all off and do it again because
Hey,
I mounted everything upside down because I'm an idiot and mislabeled which side the door was on. Yeah? Okay.
Did you mislabel it, or did you just put it?
No, I put it as that's the door side and that's the left side. When in fact, that's the left side, that's the door side. So everything's kind of upside down. I will remount this, and then I'll mount it in there, and wiring magic will happen. Hopefully I don't let the magic smoke out.
So once he's done reconfiguring that, it's going to go right there where those two, we'll call them legs, are.
I just broke a bolt.
Did you really?
Yep, sure did. On the computer.
Broken bolts. Hold on.
Got one good one.
Moving right along.
Continuing right along with our scheduled programming.
Let's see if I can get some light. So, new addition, we have the fuel tank. It's 5 gallons, right?
Yeah, 5-gallon fuel tank.
And it has a sump in it.
Yep.
Okay, so that is in and mounted. I'm not crawling under the car at the very moment, but all the fuel lines but one are ran, correct?
Uh-huh. I got one 8-inch fuel line that feeds the pump from the tank to make. Stuff will be here for that tomorrow.
Yes, so he's working on wiring. He got, when we were on race week, this is the switch panel that he got. So that is all wired, ready to go. And like I said, we took out the dash so that way he can run all the wires for the Holly system and relays and adding the fuse panel. Sorry for the shoddy camera work. But as you can see, he's got all the fuel lines ran up front, ready to go. So we are hopefully days away from making this thing run.
Unless, of course, I break more bolts and put things in upside down.
Oh, we also got the body panels. Thank you, Matt Frost, once again. That one's still in the works of getting untweaked. That one fits pretty good. He's got the side mirrors. They're on the shelf somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, we're on our way. Wow, would you look at that? So what you up to now?
Well, the back of the car is done. The fuel lines are all made. The fuel pump's gone. The fuel pump's wired. The fuel pump relay is wired. The trigger wire is gone from cab to the trunk. So I'm done with the trunk. I need to do the ground in the passenger side floorboard where all the rest of the electrical stuff is. And then from there, it is fuel pressure transducer. Redo the harness at the MAT sensor, or the IAT sensor is at the back of the intake there. And then plug in the wideband, and I can put the power to it and fire up the computer and start the whole tuning, learning computer process thing.
Sounds technical.
Mm.
Ooh, what you got there?
Well, it's mostly temporary, but it's the electrical board. fuse box, computer, 2 fuses for the Holly and positive bus bar here. Wired up to the back. So I put a ground from here to over there. Like him. And then we're done.
Look at that switch panel. It's custom.
Custom. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Very cool. I like it. I dig it.
I still gotta take the dashboard out because for the 3rd time I forgot something to plug in behind the dashboard. So, still take the dashboard out. One of these days I'll remember all the things I need to remember to do, and I'll actually do them when I'm doing stuff.
What fun is that?
Ran out of solder, so everything's got to be crimp connected now. It's alright. It's all mostly temporary anyway. I'll redo all this stuff at some point in my life. Or I'll just say that I'll redo it. I'll never actually redo it. Probably the second one. If I had to guess.
I'm not sure if other guys' wives watch these videos, but if they do, are your men as grumpy when they're doing stuff on their car? Or is it just a Jared thing? Inquiring minds want to know.
Why are you looking at me when you're saying that stuff?
Turn the ignition key to the run position. This should power up the ECU as well as the Terminator handheld control module.
I don't have an ignition key.
Sounds like a you problem.
Is that what I should be saying?
Tuning monitor file wizards. Is that what you see?
And V4, yes.
Okay. Note, do not attempt to start the vehicle until you are told to do so.
But I want to press that button.
Let's see. That's talking about all the things. Okay. First step is to create an initial calibration using the wizards located on the home screen. Select wizards. Select Start GCF Wizard. The wizard process will guide you through each selection step. There will be a question at the top. Select the proper response and select the next at the bottom.
This could take a really long time. We'll be back with you when we finish this. I touched something. Oh, I could do all kinds of stuff. I didn't realize I could do all this stuff. Stall. Speed. Oh, we're going to need to make that thing go read higher. Hey, go away.
You gotta select your cool background.
Yeah!
Flames.
I'm not 12, you know.
I'm 13, thank you very much.
No, it's not going to be flames. It's going to be... I don't know. A picture of Paul Walker screaming, "Danger to manifold." And then the floor falls out for some reason. Alright. It appears it is time to put some fluids in this thing.
So tomorrow is some fuel and some oil and some filters and...
Fuel check for leaks. I will never remember that's there.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks.
She tried to say it here first.
Yeah. It's late.
Talking about, still got tons of time. I'm gonna go get some fuel. Wait, Kangaroo's closed, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
To Sheets! Not to Sheets.
It's almost midnight, babes.
You're right. To Sheets for fuel and some made-to-order food.
Have fun.
Really? Really? I'm going on a Sheets run to get fuel and food and everything all by my onesie?
Fine.
You're not going to take your hair and come with me?
It's fabulous.
That's a lot of hair going on there. Oh, the weather is not nice to you and your hair.
No, that's what happens when you let it air dry. Hey guys, so right now Jared is out with our friend Clint to go get an oil filter. He is at the point where he is going to try and start it. First time since he started this build. There's the trusty fuel can that's all hooked up. He tested all the fuel lines last night, fixed all the leaks, which weren't that many. Got everything wired with the Holly system and the switch panel and the fuses and all that fun stuff. Got everything ready up here. Have the truck headers because he's not putting the turbos on just yet. So he put truck manifolds on here just to start it, make sure the engine's good and all of that. So everything is good to go there. So it's just a matter of throwing some oil in here and then rolling it out, because as you can see with the pipes there, not smart to light it with open insulation. So we will wait for them to come back and see if this bitch starts.
Oh, hit the refrigerator.
Come on. Alright, this is down.
Okay. It's going down on its own tires.
You got a 4x4?
No.
I use this drive shaft.
No.
That's the new drive shaft.
Everybody's like, no.
You can use that piece of wood. That's what you can use, sir. I can't even read it.
This is nonk bonk.
Shut up, man!
It's got jokes.
I don't know, is it jokes or premonitions? Kind of like he knows what's going to happen before it happens.
It's unforeseeable future.
So let's take stock of what we don't have. We don't have an alternator, a water pump, a radiator, any cooling system whatsoever, or charging system whatsoever. Please protect my bearings. Please. You know what's really funny? No idea if that starter works.
Okay.
We might be making another trip back to Advance.
Push start.
In an automatic?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't have a torque converter?
Didn't know.
Or a drive shaft?
Didn't know.
Or a shifter?
No.
Well, a shifter you can get away with. Just, go underneath there and put it in drive.
Torque converter is the key thing.
Torque converter is the key thing.
My favorite thing is when people put transmissions in so fast, all of a sudden they look over and the torque converter's been on the ground.
I've only done that once.
I've actually done that myself, so don't feel bad.
No, leaky boy!
So how many quarts you put in it?
6.
How many takes?
6.
Even with that oil pan?
How many quarts are going to end up on
Did
the
you
ground?
put the pickup in the oil pan? Or on the oil pump?
Maybe. We're going to find out real quick. Yeah, why you make me second guess myself?
That's what happens.
That ain't fair.
Is there any electrical? Do we have a fire extinguisher?
I got a hose.
A fire extinguisher present.
No.
I have a hose.
Okay.
It's not going to throw anything and melt the siding on the house, is it?
My
first
Okay. Before I hit any buttons, what is your prediction for what's going to happen?
I think it's going to take a couple of tries, but eventually it'll turn over.
All right, what about starting though?
Or start.
Okay. Your prediction.
Get a fire up.
And then what?
Nah.
Okay. My prediction is I'm going to hit the key and either the starter is not going to work, or I'm going to hit the key and it's just going to turn over forever and ever and ever and not start.
Mm-hmm. Do you have to finish doing up the wizard thing?
You got a basic map in or anything?
I should have a basic map in it. All right, I got my dome light now. Aha! Dome light.
Put it through the sunroof.
Give me a hammer and I will.
No.
All right. Crank the engine and look at the RPM parameter. It should change to syncing, indicating the ECU is syncing with the RPM signal for an instant, then show an RPM signal. The engine should fire, run, and come to an idle.
There's no rod knock. Oil pressure?
99 PSI. Not hooked up.
Hey, you want me to hit it?
Hold on.
Hang on.
Want me to or not?
Oh yeah, hit it. I got a gas.
No, I was just trying to figure out his parameters. I think with that setup, you've got to idle. You got to do a slow pull up to like 500-600 RPMs to kind of let it map itself out. Me gagging like that, I had no clue what it was doing. Hey, you got it. There ain't no question about it. Hey, that motor sounds good.
It does, doesn't
The
it?
lifters filled up. They were ticking real bad, and then she fired right up.
Oh wait, and four.
It works! I can't believe that worked!
Dude, that's badass. It's gonna be a fun car.
Well, fancy that. That's like a whole car. Hard at work?
Yeah, just making the list of the rest of the things that need to get done. It's considerably shorter than the last time.
All your hard work has not been for nothing.
Not yet.
God, you're so pessimistic.
I know. Keeps me grounded.
Something.
Alright, well, that's going to do it for this, I think. Yep, that's going to do it. So, thanks for watching. Congratulations to me.
Yay!
And we'll see you in the next video. So it'll probably be racing stuff. More interesting.